Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome and welcome back. It's BK Tarot here. And today's reading, we're going to get into it and see what do people want to ask you, okay? So I'm using my Dream Decoder deck. So this is group one. I know that's kind of intense. We have group two, group three, and group four. All right, so take a second, decide which group you're the most drawn to. The timestamps are in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it for group one. So this is a very interesting image here. Okay, so this is a Dream Decoder deck. So these cards go over different types of dreams people have, and this is about like somebody's teeth falling out. So let's see what I'm picking up from this. What do people want to ask you? If you've been through something very intense or very I'm hearing excruciating or painful, people want to know like how you got through that. So it could be something physically, like I'm hearing maybe one of you guys got into a car accident. Maybe you broke a bone or something like maybe you had some type of bodily injury, and people want to know like how that felt. How was it to heal that body part? Something relating to that. Okay. Maybe one of you recently got dental work done or dental, I'm hearing like dental surgery. So you could have got like a root canal, or you could have got like veneers or a new tooth or something. I don't know why I'm getting that, but yeah, that's what I'm picking up on here. So only take it if it resonates. If not, just keep watching. Maybe some more messages that'll come out that are more related to your situation. So Spirit guides, what do people want to ask group one? What is it that people want to ask group one right now? All right, we got banana clip. What do people want to ask group one? Balance and harmony. Get one more. Unhealthy relationship. So maybe you went through a painful relationship, or you had some painful experience, whether it's physically or whether it's emotionally or personally or within a relationship. And you could have overcome that situation. You could have healed from that relationship, or you're healing from that relationship. And people see that like the way you move throughout life makes it seem like you didn't even go through whatever you went through, or you didn't even have that painful experience, whether it's physically, personally, within a relationship, whatever. So people want to ask how you were able to get back into balance, I guess, after whatever that situation was that you went through that was very excruciating, very painful, because they see that you still exude an energy of love, care, respect for other people. You're not someone who seems bitter or resentful to anyone or anything like that. Let's keep going. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What do people want to ask group one? What do people want to ask group one? Okay, Page of Cups. You could have started something new within your life that is making you happy. It may be making you express your emotions differently or express yourself differently. And people want to ask, what was that motivation behind this new expression that you're having right now? You could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Wow, okay. We have the Tower, so heavy Scorpio here. You could be a Pisces sun, Scorpio moon. That's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, something unexpected happened to you. And you could be handling it very well. And people are wondering, like, how is that possible? Because maybe if they were in that situation themselves, they wouldn't be able to handle it the way that you're handling it. So it's like you're stepping into a new cycle of life in some type of way, maybe after a surgery or after a relationship. And people want to know more about this. We have Temperance with Five of Swords on the back. So for some of you, you went through a situation involving a person who could have been jealous of you, who could have been manipulative, who could have been trying to confuse you or mentally conflict you in some type of way and disturb your peace. But I feel like throughout this situation, you have remained patient. You pretty much like you took the punches and you were able to go with the ebbs and the flows of whatever the situation was. And I feel like maybe this person who maybe was jealous of you or was trying to mentally conflict you or confuse you is shocked at how balanced you are now after they try to maybe emotionally manipulate you or disturb your peace or cause pain to you in some type of way. And they're wondering like, how was he or she or they able to overcome what I did to them? And this is what they want to ask you. That's interesting. So the signs we have are air signs, heavy Sagittarius, Scorpio, and the water signs. All right, group one. That was interesting, right? Never got messages like that before. Let's keep going. So we have group two. Okay. So you could be someone who is in a relationship right now, whether you're married, whether you're in a long-term commitment, whatever it is, you're in some type of relationship. And there's people who want to know more about your relationship. Like people may be nosy and want to get more in your business. You may be someone who doesn't really share your business about your relationship or your connection with whoever you're with. And people want to know more about that. Like I feel like people, I mean, I know it's very invasive, but some people want to know about your SCX life and what's going on with that. So I don't know why people want to know about that, but hey, this is what's coming up here. It's like people want to be a fly on the wall whenever you're like in the same room with your partner or your romantic partner or your spouse or whatever. People want to know like how you guys are behind closed doors, because you guys out in public, you may not show a lot of PDA or public displays of affection. You guys might not be lovey-dovey or touchy or hold hands or kiss in public. But they feel like behind closed doors, you guys may be like more obsessive, I'm hearing, over each other. You guys may be very clingy with each other behind closed doors. So some people want to know more details about your relationship. For some of you could be in an interracial relationship and people want to know about that and how that works for you, what experiences you guys have, things like that. All right, let's keep going. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What do people want to ask group two? What do people want to ask group two? Hold on. What do people want to ask group two? Okay, second house. People want to ask you, like, what do you do to make your money? So some of you could be really well off. You could have a nice job, or you could be an entrepreneur, or you could have a lot of side businesses or side gigs. And people want to know, like, for those side gigs and the things that they don't really know about, they want to know like more details about how you make your money, because they can see that you have a nice style. You're always well kept with making sure your hair is nice and neat. Your clothes are ironed. You have like nice quality clothes. You wear nice jewelry, nice shoes, things like that. So people want to know, like, what are you doing to make your money? What are you doing to create financial stability for yourself? This could be, I'm hearing, could be some family members that want to know about this. Okay, gut health. How many cards did I get? I think it was just 3. Was it 3 or 4? Spirit team, what do people want to ask group 2? Trust. 1, 2, 3. So you could have recently made a major decision relating to work. You could have left the job that you've been at for years and people didn't see that coming, and you went to pursue something else that was closer to your passions, or you went to pursue something else that was maybe in another state or something that's very different from the job that you were working at. And people want to know, like, how did you trust yourself enough to make that decision? What steps did you take to go to that next level? Because you could be you could be newly in like a new business or starting a new job in another state or in another like career industry, and people want to know how that is going. Like if you started something new related to career, people want to know, like, how's that going for you? You could have, I'm hearing you want, let me slow down. I'm here for one of you. You could have like transferred to another department within your same company, and people want to know, like, how's that going for you? Okay, so this could be some of your coworkers that want to know about this. Let's keep going. So you could be a Taurus, you could be a Scorpio, could be a Virgo. Spirit team, what do people want to ask group 2? Yep, what did I tell y'all? Come on. So this, so Pentacles talks about material world, finances, possessions, work, and health. So I just mentioned, what I mentioned before. This is just confirming my message here. That you guys are working really hard in something. You're really skilled at something that you're doing, and people want to know, like, how you got there. How did you get to the level that you're at right now? You could have reached some type of milestone recently within whatever work you're doing. And people want to know, like, what's the secret to you being consistent and persistent so that you were able to get to this point in your career or in your business, 13. What do people want to ask group 2? We got the Hierophant. You could be, I'm hearing like defying the odds, or you could be moving away from certain traditions that you used to follow, because maybe you grew up where you were taught, like, you had to have this certain type of job, you had to live this certain type of way, whatever. But now you could have changed that, followed your gut, followed your instincts, and now you are living like you're breaking traditions and you're doing things differently. Like you're committing to your own traditions and to your own way of doing things that's different from maybe your family and different from how you grew up and how you were raised. So people want to know, like what was your thought process with getting out of that old tradition and coming into new traditions and new commitments for yourself. Some of you guys could have maybe switched religions or switched spiritual practices, or you could be learning more about different religions or different spiritual practices, and people want to know, like, what led you to that point of wanting to change your religion or learn more about different religions or spiritual practices and stuff, Wow. Okay. We have the Star. And we have Page of Pentacles. People want to learn from you. Group 2, people want to learn from you and how you were able to change things up in your life. You are in a process maybe of healing yourself, or maybe healing an old mindset you have. You could have been someone, or you could still be someone who overthinks or has anxiety, and you're in a process of working through that. And maybe your anxiety and your overthinking comes from the way you were raised, the way you were brought up. And it's like maybe the way you were brought up is clashing with the things that you're passionate about now, now as an adult, and now as someone who is an individual and separate from your family. Okay. So people want to definitely learn from you. People look up to you, and they definitely want to follow your lead with whatever you're doing. Let me get one more. Wow. What do people want to ask? Group 2. Wow. 6 of Wands. You are successful. You're successful. And maybe with whatever you are doing for work or whatever passion you decide. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why I'm having problems with speaking right now. It's crazy. Whatever you decided to pursue or take passion in and you're committed to it, people want to follow you. People want to do exactly what you're doing. And you could be someone where you're gaining customers, gaining clients, gaining followers. And people from the outside looking in want to know, like, how did you get these people to follow you? How did you get these people to look up to you? And how did you become so popular, you know? So some of you guys definitely have some type of platform where there are people that are committed to you. You could be on social media. You could have some type of business, some type of website. You could be a leader or a motivational speaker, and you look after people, or like there's people under you that you coach or that you manage or you counsel. Okay. And then people from the outside looking in want to know, like, how do you get these people to commit to you? How do you get these people to keep coming back to your content? And yeah, that's what I'm getting. So we have fire signs, earth signs, heavy Aquarius, heavy Taurus, and then the signs I mentioned earlier. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. Group 3. Let's see. So we have this one. So some of you guys may be very comfortable with showing your body in public. So you could be someone who like shows skin, like you could like to show, like wear tops that show your cleavage, or you could wear crop tops, or you could wear your arm, like you can have your arms out. Or for the masculines, you could be someone who likes to go shirtless a lot, or wear like the muscle t-shirts and things like that, or wear like shorts, whatever the case. But people want to know how you're so comfortable with exposing your body to the public. Okay. Because you guys, some of you are just comfortable in your skin. I feel like some of you guys haven't always been comfortable in your skin, and maybe now that you have maybe healed a certain mindset about yourself and gained confidence, and maybe you're working on your body, you're exercising, you're losing weight, or you're gaining weight, whatever your goals are, you feel comfortable to be in that energy where you're pretty much showing it off, but not showing it off for attention. You're showing it off for yourself because you're comfortable with the results that you've been able to gain from putting in the hard work with putting in the hard work of either working out or I'm hearing also like some of you guys could have healed your skin. So some of you guys could have had skin problems, like eczema, psoriasis, any of those things. I don't know if you can heal vitiligo, but some of you guys, maybe one of you may have vitiligo, and one of you could be albino. I don't know if I'm saying it right, albino, but yeah. So some of you guys may be very comfortable in the skin you're in, and your skin may be very different from other people. Okay. What else? What else am I getting? Also, some of you guys may be a performer. So you guys may be on stage a lot. And if you're not on stage, it could be something as simple as like for work or career, you may have to lead meetings or lead team meetings or something like that. And you're very comfortable with speaking. You're comfortable with public speaking. So people want to know how you're able to be so comfortable speaking in front of people and not getting nervous or not getting stage fright. Let's keep going. Spirit team, what do people want to ask? Group 3. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What do people want to ask group 3? Maybe for one of you, you do ballet or you do some type of dance. Okay, we have smile. Spirit team, what do people want to ask group 3? You or them. So you could be someone who has recently been more, I guess, is that a word, chipper, or more happy when you're around other people and people want to know who is it or what is it that's making you smile? Like, why are you so happy now? Like, what has changed in your life? You know, who has changed in your life? Spirit guides, what do people want to ask group 3? What do people want to ask group 3? You are more than enough. Yeah, I'm heavily feeling like some of you guys have healed your mindset about yourself. Some of you guys could have had, I think this is what it's called, body dysmorphic, body dysmorphic disorder or something like that, where you have a distorted view of how you look. So you could look normal to everybody else around you, but like when you look in the mirror, you just feel like an imposter. You feel like, oh, you're still not good enough, or you may have like low self-esteem because of maybe how you look. And this could have related to, or this could be related to, like maybe someone in your past who like mentally or emotionally abused you, someone who told you that like you're ugly, or some people negatively commented on your looks, and some people probably commented on like your skin, especially if you have a different type of skin tone. So maybe for some of, I'm getting a visual now, so your family members could be darker skinned, and then you could be someone who is lighter skinned, maybe because of genetics, or maybe because you have a parent who is lighter skinned, so you took after their traits. Or it could be the other way around, where most of your family is lighter skinned or fair skinned and you're a little bit darker than they are. So whatever that case is, there's like someone in your family or multiple family members who will bully you and make you feel bad for how you looked. Okay, and I feel like that is something that you're overcoming, and maybe this is why now you are like standing really proud and tall in your skin, and you're realizing that you are more than enough. Like, you are beautiful, you are good looking, handsome, whatever. Okay, maybe one of you could be going to therapy. Okay, and maybe one of you, if this is resonating for you with your family situation, you could have recently cut off a family member or certain family members that were talking nonsense and talking down to you. And maybe this happened after you had some type of epiphany or realization, or you could have like cut them off or distanced yourself from them after maybe going to a counselor or speaking to someone who is giving you like sound advice for your situation, you know? I gotta stop saying that. I'm realizing I'm saying, you know. Okay. No. Hold on. Let's keep going. Spirit team, what do people want to ask group 3? What do people want to ask group 3? Nine of Pentacles. You have been working your way up, group 3. You've been working your way up financially. You've been working on being independent and maybe distancing yourself from your family members, so you can stand on your own 2 feet. So you could be someone who has multiple jobs and you're working on saving up, maybe to buy something new, maybe buy a new car or buy a new place, or move out of, maybe one of you live in your parents' house or one of your family members' house, and you're saving up so you can move out and be independent on your own. 13. What do people want to ask group 3? What do people want to ask group 3? 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. For one of you, you definitely have more than one job. you have multiple jobs that you're working on, or you're in the process of trying to create multiple streams of income for yourself. And maybe the people you talk to about it, they want to know why, or they want to know like how you're able to find these different jobs where it fits your schedule really well. Because maybe one of you could have like 1 or 2 kids, but you still have multiple jobs and you're able to work out the schedule like with your kids' school and their sports or daycare or whatever. And then you're still able to have these multiple jobs or whatever. And you're still able to rest. So maybe one of you have a job where you work from home or something like that. Or maybe one of you work with a friend or work with like a family member who is not toxic. Okay. 13, what do people want to ask for 3? And the Hermit. And King of Swords. Yeah. One of you are cutting off someone in your life who has been toxic. And maybe the person that you're cutting off has been supporting you financially or supporting you in some type of way. They could have been helping out with your children and stuff. But yeah, nowadays you are like, you want to make a move, you want to make a change, because it could be affecting your health. It could be affecting your decision-making skills with being around this person who was supporting you. And maybe this person who was supporting you that was toxic is wondering like, what are you doing behind closed doors? Because you may not be telling them everything that you used to tell them. And they're wondering like, what are you doing behind the scenes? Like, why are you being so quiet around me now? Like, what's going on? Are you talking to other people? Are you talking to other family members? Like, just take what resonates, you know? So we have heavy Virgo, the earth signs are here, and the air signs are here. Wow, okay. So that was your reading, group 3. So we have group 4. So group 4, this is about like eating and drinking or whatever. And I'm hearing like somebody wants to ask you, because you may be someone who likes different types of cuisines. So you could be someone who likes Indian food, Mediterranean food, or you could be someone who is African American, or you could be someone who is Latino or Latina or whatever. But you like different foods from different cultures, or you just have a broad palate. I don't know. Like you're open to trying different foods that you didn't grow up with. And people want to ask you like, how are you able to like so many different types of foods? You know, like, why are you so open to liking different things? Like, you're someone who is far from being picky. Okay. And the picky ones want to know, like, how can you eat that? How can you like that? Because it may, like the food that you like, it may have a different scent or different spices or herbs that they've never tried or tasted before. And it may be unusual to them. So they're like, how can you eat that? Or how can you like that? But this also could be if you are of a certain culture and your culture has like a specific cuisine that you eat and it's tradition. You could have other like friends that are around you when you're eating this dish, and they may be like, they may be curious as to how you're able to eat it, because they may not like it. They may not like the smell or may not like how it looks, because they may be picky or maybe more closed-minded when it comes to like the types of food they want to try. So when they see you eating certain foods, they're like how is group 4 able to eat that? It's so greasy, or it's so saucy, or has so much spice to it. How is group 4 able to eat that? Yeah, I'm hearing spice. So one of you guys could like really spicy foods, and people want to ask you like, how are you able to eat that? And also, it's TMI, but some people want to know like if you like spicy foods. It's like, because you know they say like when you eat spicy foods, you have problems when you go to the bathroom. Number 2. So people want to know like for those who eat spicy foods, like, how are you able to even go to the bathroom? Like, I know you're in pain when you go to the bathroom, all this stuff. But I don't know. I guess everybody's different because I like spicy foods. And when I go to the bathroom, I never have that issue. So I don't know what kind of peppers they be eating, but yeah. What else was I going to say? I don't know why I'm getting this. Some of you guys may like to drink bourbon or whiskey or scotch or like strong drinks. And people want to know, like, how are you able to drink that with no chaser or drink it by itself? And it's funny because I'm that way. Like, one of my favorite liqueurs or alcoholic beverages to drink is whiskey. And I drink it neat, like not chilled, no ice, no nothing. Like, I like to drink it neat. And it tastes good to me. It's smooth. But it's funny because I'm not an alcoholic drinker. Like, I don't drink like that, So I don't know. But then when I was hanging around my cousins and older cousins and stuff like that, and they saw me bring my bottle of whiskey, my Woodford Reserve, and they tried it, they're like, damn, this is putting hair on my chest. I don't know how you can drink this. And they're like, what'd they say? They said, you definitely got the Rice genes, because Rice is my last name. But so turns out my grandfather loved whiskey. I think he liked Jack Daniels or something. I don't know. Growing up, I didn't really know him that well, or like I was closer to my grandmother than I was with my grandfather growing up. But yeah, I learned that he was a whiskey lover. So they're like, yeah, you must have got that from your grandfather, because my parents don't drink at all. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. So anyways, it's a little fun fact about me. Let's keep going. Spirit guides, what do people want to ask group 4? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what do people want to ask group 4? Cleansing. What do people want to ask group 4? Stand your ground. Springtime. So group 4, you could be someone who speaks really well. You're able to get your point across when you talk to people, and people want to know how you're able to do this, how you're able to not like stumble over your words when you're talking or when you're trying to prove a point, or, say your perspective about something. You could be someone who has to deal with a lot of people in some type of way. So you could have a career where you have to deal with a lot of different people, or you could have a family life where you have to deal with a lot of people, but you're able to handle each like situation so well. And people want to know how you're able to like manage being around all these different types of people, talking to these different type of people, remembering different things about these different people that are in your life. You're someone who's very intelligent also, group 4. So people want to know like where you get your intelligence from, like what are you learning? How do you come up with all this information that you know? Things like that. So guys, what do people want to ask group 4? What is it that people want to ask group 4? Ooh, okay. Yeah. Because we have the 10 of Pentacles, and that talks about like family. People that has been in your life for a long time. You could have a business that you have been running for years and people want to know, how were you able to keep that business running for so long? You also could have had changes in your business partnerships or changes in your team for your business. You could have had changes often throughout the years. And no matter what, no matter who comes in the business, no matter who goes out, the business is always still running well and running smoothly. And there's people that want to know, how is that able to happen? Like, how are you able to manage that? Some people are asking, how are you able to manage that stress? So this could be for entrepreneurs, people who have like large businesses or building and growing a business. Wow. 10 of Cups, y'all. So you guys are living a life. You guys, I'm hearing you are living a lavish life. For some of you, you could be living a lavish life. And I feel like you guys have worked really hard to get here, or you're in the process of creating this lavish life for yourself. People feel like you have it all. You have a happy family, you have good money that's coming in. You're creating generational wealth for yourself and or for your children or your family. And people want to know, like, what steps did you take to create this generational wealth? Because you may be in it right now, you may be comfortable and established within this wealth, or you are in a process of creating this generational wealth for you and your family. You could have recently invested in something big and like you hit the jackpot with that. So you could have invested in like Bitcoin, or you could have invested in stock or something, and you could have won big and got a big payout from that. And people want to know, like, how did you know to invest in that stock or invest in Bitcoin or invest in whatever this thing is for you to be able to hit the jackpot? Wow. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. You guys could be celebrities. You could be well known in your neighborhood, well known in your community, well known within your family. But like almost all of these cards have multiple people in them. Okay. So like, you know, when you go out to eat, you're sitting at a table with multiple people. 10 of Pentacles. You see all those people in the background. There. You got the dogs that talks about loyalty, the little kids. Family right here. 6 of Pentacles talks about having resources, giving to people, people giving to you. And then 4 of Wands talks about celebrations, foundations, and achievement. And you see them 2 people there. So that's also about like partying, celebrating. It could talk about engagements or weddings and things like that. So you guys definitely are some type of socialite. Okay. And people, for those who are socialites, people want to know how you're able to socialize with so many people. Yeah, like I said before, like you're able to compartmentalize and manage different parts of your life that include multiple people that are around you. So yeah, you could party a lot. You could be someone who gives to charity. You could have your own charity. You could be someone who gives back to your family. You could give back to those who have helped you in the past when you were down, or helped you when you were maybe financially struggling or challenged in some type of way, and you're giving back to them. Wow, this is so cool. Yep. So we got fire signs, earth signs, water signs, and yeah, earth signs again. Wow, group 4, very interesting. So this was your reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.